J Roddy Walston and the business here on the Lollapalooza couches. It's almost the end of day one.
Yes.
We have survived Sharknadoes. There was a rainstorm.
Yes.
There
Hail.
was a sausage hail.
Yeah. Meat fell from the sky.
Which you can only get in Chicago.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Polish.
Welcome to the iHeartRadio couch, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I hear that you're quite popular in Chicago.
I feel that I've heard the same thing.
Yeah, and what do you attribute that popularity to?
Good looks,
That's right.
charm, and
Facial
talent.
hair. Yes. Do you get upset with hockey players and baseball players when they have playoff beards because you have them year-round? You're not a bunch of flippin' sissies who are just going for a couple weeks near the off-season.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
yes.
this trend toward facial hair?
Well, it's definitely way more extreme. I feel like the amount of when we went over to the UK,
Yeah.
there was like a whole different level of like people making a decision. It was kind of like they had to vote.
Like
I
they've
think.
got the
Yeah, it was like-
forked beard
yeah,
and whatnot.
it was
Yeah.
like, do you have the divine right to have a beard or
Yeah.
something
Oh,
like that?
wow.
Yeah, it was intense over there.
And is there such a thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's like the divine right of kings.
Yes.
The divine right of scruff.
Yeah. Do you get to grow body hair and not wear deodorant? And most people do.
Is it? But see, I think it's nice to be ferocious up here and maybe have like a heart-shaped. I don't think I'm wrong about that, and please correct me. Feel free to redirect. Because I think, if up here you look like Grizzly Adams, but down there it's like a cotton candy factory, there's something nice about it.
You got a heart of gold.
Yeah, really. I mean, there's some thought that goes into that contrast.
I do a lot of long distance swimming, so I'm gonna leave it there.
Is that true?
I gotta keep the drag down.
So you wear latex on your face and your head, but the rest of it is shaven.
Yeah.
Perhaps even
I'm
waxed.
I'm built for speed.
That's
You know
nice.
what I mean?
You make Michael Phelps weep.
I have made him weep.
He
'cause
has,
he lives
on
in
occasion.
Baltimore, and I actually
does?
I told him a couple sad
Are
stories.
you? Where are you now, though? You guys are in Baltimore.
I'm Baltimore.
Yeah, so
I'm Baltimore.
I live in
We're Virginia.
Richmond.
Yeah,
He
you
lives
left.
in Richmond. Yeah.
Like you started out in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Which is
The
awesome.
other Cleveland.
Yeah, exactly. The real Cleveland. What are some of the shows that people say, oh my gosh, you have to see that?
But they've never seen.
No, like people say The Wire is one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
Everyone
These
says
guys
you
have been
have to
talking
watch
a lot about the new Fargo.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it was
Haven't
good.
seen the new Fargo.
New Fargo's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, yeah.
Do you have time for this on the bus? Is that how you eat up the free time?
That's all I do. That's my life.
Yeah, when I
And
get
we
on
don't
the
have
when
a
I get
bus.
on
Especially
the,
when
I
you're-
just download and download.
when you're driving,
and
you're
watch,
watching the tablet.
And I drive and watch.
when I get on the
and,
Greyhound to get to our band van, on that bus, what I do is watch.
Yeah.
Actually, I just stay awake and try not to get stabbed. Basically, but sometimes I get to
On
watch
the
movies.
Greyhound?
Yeah.
Speaking of The Wire, this is a gunshot wound right here.
Yeah.
Stray bullet
Oh
fire
no!
right
is
here.
that when you got held
I
up
live
at
it. I live The
gunpoint?
Wire.
Yeah, that's the pink mustard
40
of pain
40
that
East.
happens.
Oh, is that because
Yeah.
I know one of you was held up at gunpoint? Is that a true story?
No,
They
that was
stole
another
his
guy. I
razor
just
scooter.
got shot.
No, he's dead. That guy's
You
dead.
really got shot. What was
Yeah.
that? Like, were you hunting with Dick Cheney?
I was just walking down 40, like minding my own biz,
right.
and stray bullet.
Yeah.
Bam.
He was on his
Right
way
in the
to
arm.
see Philadelphia, the movie,
Yeah.
and I remember this like it was yesterday because he told me about it yesterday, and he said, when I saw that movie, right after I got shot, which is,
You're right.
and
So
then
you
I,
got
yeah,
shot.
that's
You
right.
patched up with your shirt. You went into the
I actually
theater.
had to stuff it with gauze for a while.
You cried your Tom Hanks
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah.
yeah, he had a shirt from Hot Topic, and he stuffed it right in there.
It's a tiny little
Yeah.
man shirt.
Yeah,
It was a
it
little
was
housey.
it was a Lincoln Park shirt, and he got it in there nice and tight. And he
While
was
wearing
able
it
to-
at the same time.
Yeah.
It was an extra
It
large.
was a baseball tee.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And when he got home, he patched it together with super glue and dreams, and that's how he survived.
I'm going to ask all of you guys about Ebola in a second because I know you want to get there first.
Oh, man.
If you had to live without your piano fingers or your voice, what would it be? Because they're a remarkable duo.
Yes.
That's like your peanut butter and chocolate.
That makes me angry to
I
think
know.
about
That's
it.
mean. That's a mean question. Just wait till we get to Ebola.
I'm going to go ahead
I'm-
and say his
I'll-
voice.
Wait,
Really?
without my voice? You would go voice, no voice, but piano fingers?
Yeah.
You need the voice.
I'm gonna go voice because I feel like it could tape maybe like old Cheetos or something on.
Yeah, you
there.
could totally put something there to do it.
Or Lincoln
like
Logs.
Put on snow gloves stuffed with Chicago meat products.
Yeah, with like petrified meat products.
Just a stiff meat
Yeah,
product in there.
Because really, piano isn't. You don't really need dexterity.
You don't have to do anything.
You can just
really.
be like a hulking, simple.
Yeah. I tune all my keys to the same note, so I really
So
don't.
it doesn't
do
matter
any-
where his fingers land.
It could be my hair. It could be my face.
Same
it
thing
hits
happens when you sing. It all comes out middle C.
God, you know me so well.
Marigold. That's it, right? Beautiful. Are you worried the Ebola virus is coming to the United States?
Yes.
Billy is.
I am.
Yeah.
Billy is.
I flew out of JFK yesterday, and
That was
they
a mistake.
had
It's already there.
black-shirted TSA guys who actually looked like they knew what they were doing, looking at everyone to see
Like
if
they
they
could-
were sweaty or had diarrhea.
Because they could see the Ebola.
People sweat really bad when they have it.
I'm just
Really?
gonna wear the plastic bag over my head when
I
I
would-
fly. from now on.
Literally, this thing is latex. It's a body condom that just has a nice pattern, and it's coated in Purell.
It's so flattering. That's what I love about your disease
Body condom.
stuff.
My disease prevention wardrobe. I really appreciate that. That's so kind.
Functional and fashionable.
Yes. I worry about Ebola, though.
Yeah.
Any
I
germ
have-
freaks?
alright, so
I mean,
Where
here's
did
the
this
thing.
come from again? It seemed like it was a big deal like 15 years ago,
Yeah,
and
but
then
then
it went
it's
away,
back,
and now
and
it's
like
back.
of the 1,300 people who've had it, 700 have died, and now 2 Americans have it, and they're coming back to the United States
You
for
know
treatment.
who's bummed out right now?
Which seems like a bad idea.
This one.
You know who's bummed out right now is mad cow disease because
Yeah.
it's not making a comeback.
No.
It's
It
like
is in nursery school places.
hoof
Foot and mouth.
Hoof and mouth.
Hoof and mouth. Yeah.
Different
is-
than mad
it's there.
cow. It sounds the
Well,
same.
it's kind of the same, right?
Yeah, they call it hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Yeah.
Because
It's not the brain
children
disease.
don't
though?
have hooves. It's not the disease that turns your brain into Swiss cheese, and it doesn't turn
But they
little
all come from the-
preschooler hands into
They
hooves.
both come from the UK, so it doesn't really matter.
But you
what
know
it
who's
is.
steady? B.O. B.O. is always here.
It's always
So
here.
That's
The funny thing is,
Consistent.
B.O. is like the Tom Petty of like just consistent
it
hits.
just keeps popping
just
back
always
up.
around.
There it is.
It's never gonna go away.
You have to pretend to
Everyone
like
has
it?
it and loves it. I like it.
Yeah, of course, because it's awesome.
He's
But
an advocate.
Ebola is more like who would be the Ebola of bands?
Corn?
I
don't know.
Europe,
wrong?
Nickelback,
Nickel.
That's
Yeah,
right.
was Nickelback gonna have a hit sometime soon? Is
maybe
that-
again.
Yeah,
Well, because
yeah,
he married
they got-
Avril Lavigne.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'll think about it.
Creed.
I'll send you a social media message.
I would like that
and
very
we'll
much.
talk about it
I would like that
online.
very, very much.
in the public platform.
Yeah, no, we can. It's above board. It's the public sphere. It's gonna be just fantastic.
People want to know
Ebola.
who's the Ebola band.
Are we still talking
Who's
about
the
Ebola?
Ebola? Yeah. Yes,
Maybe-
Grandma.
You could say
How are you, honey?
Aerosmith is the Ebola of rock
You
and
need
roll
an
because they had a
Afghan
big.
and
I
a
do.
snickerdoodle?
I do.
Aerosmith might be the Ebola
I think
band,
Aerosmith might be.
depending on what song they buy. Or
It depends
think
on how
about.
strong Ebola comes back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're not there yet.
Oh,
And how
Yeah.
hot is Ebola's daughter?
Yeah.
J Roddy Walston and the business. Enjoy everything about them. iHeartRadio.com/Lollapalooza, and thank you.